Welcome to Sheikh Hamdan's Fans official channel, where we share the latest updates on the royal family's dynamics and the captivating love story of Sheikh Hamdan. Get ready to be swept away by the drama, romance, and intrigue that unfolds in the world of royalty. In a world where tradition and duty often reign supreme, Sheikh Hamdan's love story is a breath of fresh air. But little did he know, his father's strong opposition would test the very foundation of their love. My father's disapproval was like a storm that threatened to tear us apart, Sheikh Hamdan recalls. But I knew that our love was worth fighting for. The memories of that fateful conversation still linger in Sheikh Hamdan's mind. I remember the first time I told my father about her, he says. I expected surprise, maybe hesitation, but not outright rejection. His father's words still echo in his mind. No, you will not be with her. It wasn't a discussion, it was a decision made without even considering Sheikh Hamdan's feelings. But Sheikh Hamdan refused to give up. He tried to reason with his father, to explain how she made him feel, how she was the one. Love is not enough, his father said. You should learn the language of love. But Sheikh Hamdan knew that their love was real, and he wasn't going to let it go just because his father couldn't see it. I love her, Sheikh Hamdan said, his voice steady. And I won't walk away. The silence that followed was heavy and unyielding, but Sheikh Hamdan stood his ground. For the first time in his life, he was fighting for what he wanted, for who he was meant to be. And no matter how strong his father's opposition was, he wasn't giving up. As we follow Sheikh Hamdan's extraordinary journey, we're reminded that love knows no bounds, not even those of tradition and duty. It's a story that inspires us to stand up for what we believe in, to fight for our love, and to never give up on our dreams. Sheikh Hamdan's love story is a testament to the power of true love. It's a reminder that when we find the one, we should hold on tight and never let go. And as we celebrate this royal romance, we're excited to see what the future holds for this young couple. In a world where royal protocol often dictates the course of one's life, Sheikh Hamdan's story shows us that love can conquer all, even the constraints of royalty. It's a story that will continue to captivate us, inspire us, and remind us of the power of true love. As we look to the future, we're eager to see how Sheikh Hamdan's love story will unfold. Will he be able to win over his father's heart? Will their love prevail despite the obstacles in their path? One thing is certain, we'll be following this royal romance every step of the way. The weight of my father's words settled upon me like a challenge, a test of my devotion. Do you believe in true love? He asked, his voice a gentle breeze that belied the storm brewing within me. I felt a spark of defiance ignite within my soul. How could he doubt the power of love? Prove it, he said, his eyes piercing mine like a summer sun. I was taken aback, unsure of what he meant. If you truly believe in this, he continued, then show me. Show me that this is more than just a fleeting fancy, more than just a momentary infatuation. My heart pounded in my chest as I asked, and how do I convince you? His response was simple yet daunting, by waiting, 1 year. 365 days. That was the price of his approval, the cost of proving that my love wasn't a whim, but a deep and abiding commitment. I didn't hesitate. Fine, I said, my voice steady. I'll wait, but I made it clear, I'm not waiting to prove anything to myself. I already know how I feel. I'm waiting to prove it to you. As I walked away from that conversation, I felt a sense of determination wash over me. I was ready to face the challenge head-on, to prove that my love was real, that it would endure through the test of time. But as I looked into the eyes of the woman I loved, I saw a glimmer of doubt. "A year?" she repeated, her voice laced with uncertainty. I took her hands in mine, holding them tightly. "It's the only way," I said. "It's not about proving my love to myself. It's about proving it to him." She searched my eyes, looking for reassurance, for certainty, for hope. And when she found it, she nodded, her voice barely above a whisper. So we wait. As we embarked on this journey, I realized that waiting wasn't just about proving my love. It was about building trust, about showing her that I was committed to our future, no matter what. The days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months. Waiting became its own kind of battle, a test of endurance, of love, of commitment. But with every passing day, our bond grew stronger, our love more resilient. And when the year finally came to an end, I knew that our love would shine through, unshaken and unwavering. As we stood together, hand in hand, I knew that our love had conquered the test of time. We had faced the doubts and fears of others, and we had emerged stronger, our bond more unbreakable than ever. And as we looked to the future, I knew that nothing could ever tear us apart. The early days of waiting felt like an eternity, each ticking moment a reminder of the distance between us. Though we stayed connected through phone calls and messages, the physical space between us seemed insurmountable. Doubts crept in like unwelcome shadows, casting a pall of uncertainty over my heart. Would she tire of the waiting game? Would my father ever understand the depth of my emotions? Would time, that great separator, ultimately bring us closer or drive us further apart? Yet, amidst the uncertainty, one constant shone bright: my love for her. It remained steadfast, a beacon of hope in the darkness. No matter how slow the days crawled by, I knew that time would eventually run its course. And when it did, I would stand before my father, not asking for permission, but claiming the love that was rightfully mine. The clock ticked on, but its pace felt glacial. Every day without her felt like an eternity, a test of my resolve and patience. Nights were filled with introspection, as I repeatedly asked myself, would love still be waiting for me at the end of this tunnel? Would it emerge stronger, or would the distance and doubt erode its foundation?